I want my subscribers to understand something about my channel. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's like a theme in my channel. And that theme is the Star Wars theme. I'm a big movie buff. I am a big fan of fictional movies. I guess you could say I'm a nerd or whatever. I'm a big fan of Star Wars. And if you guys haven't noticed, even in my original channel, I was always like throwing quotes, Star Wars quotes, particularly dark side quotes. Sometimes I even put intros of Star Wars at the start of my channel. The reason I do that is because not only because I'm a big Star Wars fanatic and stuff, but because that is the theme of my channel. I am the dark side. When it comes to boxing, I choose to be the dark side of boxing. Just like when it comes to Star Wars, you know, you got the light side, aka the good side, the Jedis, the Jedi Order, and then you got the Sith Lords, the dark side. I choose to be the dark side. So keep in mind, a lot of times when I make videos, I talk about subjects that are controversial, because that is what a Sith Lord will do. A Sith Lord doesn't agree with the Jedi, right? A Sith Lord does everything that a Jedi doesn't do, believes everything that a Jedi doesn't believe in, right? Totally different people. They don't agree with the Jedi, right? So when it comes to me, I always do and talk about stuff that the Jedi, supposedly the good channels, let's just say the good channels, will talk about. I make a video completely disagreeing with that. Why? Not only because I believe in it, but because it's also a part of my theme. I'm a Sith Lord. Sith Lords don't agree with the Jedi. You see what I'm saying? They don't agree with them. Everything I say in my channel is something I believe in. When I say Dillian Whyte is never going to be a champion, that's what I truly believe. And it's funny because that exactly fits my theme of the whole dark side, because a lot of my subscribers from the UK, and they get mad when I criticize Dillian Whyte. So it's funny that I feel this way about Dillian Whyte and I criticize him, because that actually goes with my theme. You get what I'm saying? When I go on here and I criticize Deontay Wilder and I bash him, that's something I believe in. I truly feel that Deontay Wilder is a hype job, and he's a cherry picker, and he's the biggest cherry picker in American boxing. Deontay Wilder has, like in the LDBC, a lot of the LDBC are massive fans of Deontay Wilder. And of course, that kind of goes with my theme of Star Wars, because, and of the being the dark side, because since I don't agree with them, they don't really like me when I make these videos saying that Deontay Wilder ain't shit. I, in the past, have made videos criticizing the LDBC because I don't agree with a lot of the things that these guys say. That goes with my theme, with the whole dark side theme, because the LDBC is like this whole occult. So when I stand up and disagree with the LDBC and call them out and stuff, that goes with my theme. You see what I'm saying? So that's what people have to get with me. I'm not really the good guy. I mean, I'm not a bad guy in real life. I'm actually a kind of a nerd in real life and a hardcore boxing fan. But my channel's theme is being the controversial guy. Being the guy that doesn't agree with everybody. I'm not pretending though, because everything I say is the truth, is how I really feel. But like I said, it goes with my theme it goes with my theme because, like I said, I'm the guy that, I'm the dark side. I'm the bad guy, apparently, you know? So sometimes I might over exaggerate things, but again, that's just because it's part of my theme. And like I said, everything I say in my videos, I truly mean, and I truly feel about that way. I truly feel about it. None of it's pretend, it's all the truth. And it goes perfectly with my whole theme of being this, you know, guy that doesn't agree with everybody. You know, if I wanted to, guys, I could be sucker up to my subscribers. I could say Dillian White will destroy Deontay Wilder. I could say stuff like Anthony Joshua is the greatest heavyweight of all time. I could really sucker up to my UK subscribers because I have a lot of UK subscribers. You know? I could sucker up to anyone. I could be one, because a lot of channels do this. They sucker up to their subscribers. I could do that. I could say Vasily Lomachenko's unbeatable. But I don't do that. I don't do that because that's not what I truly believe in. I don't believe in it. You know? I just don't believe in it. I try to keep it as raw and as honest as I possibly can be. And of course, also because since it goes well with my theme of Star Wars, of being the bad guy, it fits perfectly with me. I feel like I was meant, if Star Wars was real, I would have been meant to be a fucking Sith Lord. I'm telling you right now. I would have been meant to be a Sith Lord. I would have been meant to be the bad guy. Because being the bad guy and being the guy that causes controversy and doesn't agree with the good side and doesn't agree with what everybody else agrees with, that always fits me. It really has always fit in my style. You know what I'm saying? I try to be the good guy. When I first made my original channel, in my McGregor channel, for the first month, I was really trying to be very, you know, respectful. I was trying to kiss up to my subscribers. I was trying to do it. I tried. I really did. But as the time went on, I realized that's not me. I realized I was pretending to be someone I wasn't. And it was this nice boxing channel that it's going to be always respectful and never rude and never a prick and always biting my tongue. Because for the first month of my first channel, I was always biting my tongue. I was always biting my tongue. I was biting my tongue. I was biting my tongue. I was biting my tongue. I wasn't really expressing to the way I truly felt. For example, when in my first channel, one of the first videos I ever talked about was Manny Pacquiao versus... In my first McGregor channel, one of the first videos I ever made was when Manny Pacquiao was set to fight Jeff Warren. I hated that fight. I thought that fight was shit. I thought it was trash. I thought it was the biggest cherry-picking fight of this year. But because I was trying to be all politically correct and I wanted to kiss up to my subscribers, I bit my tongue and I didn't really criticize Manny Pacquiao. I just said I don't really like this fight. I wish I still had the video. I would even show you a clip. I literally said in the video, you know, guys, I don't really like this fight. Manny Pacquiao should be fighting someone better than this. But, you know, hey, Manny Pacquiao's an all-time great. So I'll just, you know, let the best man win. I actually bit my tongue in that video. You want to know how I truly felt in that video? I really wanted to say, this is some bullshit fight. Manny Pacquiao's cherry-picking motherfucker. Man, he ain't shit. I wanted to do that. But I was forcing myself to be the good guy. I really was. I was forcing myself to be the good guy. And I was biting my tongue. But after being on YouTube for days, you know, months and months, and after realizing that boxing fans don't care if you're good, like, this is when I finally turned to the dark side. Because at first, when I was trying to be good and I was biting my tongue and pretending to just be like very fair and everything, a lot of times I would get insulted. And I remember thinking to myself, why am I getting insulted? You know, I'm so nice. I'm so kind. I never disrespect anybody. I'm a nice guy. But I kept getting insulted, and that's when I realized, you know what? It doesn't matter. You could be a good guy or you could be a bad guy, and you will still be insulted. When I made those videos on Kell Brook, and I was so respectful to Kell Brook's skill set. I was so respectful to him. I gave him so much props. And I got called dumb. I got insulted. All this stuff. Like, I realized at that moment that, you know, and I was so professional and I was trying to be so nice and so, you know, non-biased. And when I did that, I got all these insults, and that's when I realized boxing fans, a lot of them are dicks. Like, they don't care. You could be people are dicks. You could be the nicest person in the world. You could say everything correctly. You'll still get thumbs down. You'll still get people calling you dumb and worthless, all that shit. So this is why, that's when I finally turned to the dark side. That's when I finally say, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I'm not gonna just be here and always be nice and just get these, everyone still disrespects me. So I say, you know what, fuck that. I'm gonna act the way I wanna act. I'm not gonna care what you or anyone thinks about it. And that's how I'm gonna be from now on. And that's when I started changing in my original McGregor channel. I started changing and started being that rough and rugged type of guy that I just spoke the way I wanted to speak. And I carried that on to this, you know. So again, I started in my channel being the good guy. You know, really being the good guy. But as the time went on, I truly realized that people in this world are just dicks. A lot of people are just dicks, and they don't care about your feelings. They don't care how they talk to you online. So that's when I basically turned to the dark side, and that's when I carried that dark side persona to this new channel. And now you always see me being, some people might say prick, rude, or, you know, just straight up honest and raw.